Welcome to October's Meme2Earn Community Fireplace. Once again, it's the last Tuesday of the month, so we're here kicking back and having a little fireside chat. We'll talk about all things Meme2Earn, meme of the day, Meme2Earn's cryptocurrency tips, any new developments, crypto markets, and anything else that comes up, as well as answer any questions the community may have. Oh, and last but not least, we'll burn some tips. For those who may not know, Meme2Earn.com is a state-of-the-art, revolutionary meme-to-earn platform built on the Neo N3 blockchain. On Meme2Earn, users can earn crypto in the form of our native token called tips by posting memes, commenting on them, and even browsing through them. We also reward tips in our daily meme contests and in our monthly Z-League campaigns. We've been around for over 2 years, and to date, over 10,000 users have posted over 190,000 memes, all of which have a total of over 10 million impressions. What's more is, every day we hold a new and unique meme contest we call Meme of the Day, where we send $420 every 2 weeks to the best memes of the week posted on Meme2Earn. Other people, projects, and companies hold meme contests on Meme2Earn, as well as Meme of the Day contests. Our current Meme of the Day sponsors are ndap.org, Zatoxy, and Flamingo Finance. For those listening in on YouTube or Spotify, we hold these fireplaces live on Discord, which we'll link below so you can join us in the next one. And please don't forget to like and subscribe from any platform you're tuning in from. Your support is greatly appreciated and is important to get more memers into the fireplace each month. If you're in the audience, feel free to raise your hand and come join us on stage to ask any questions you may have, or drop your questions in the chat and we will keep tabs on it. Okay, let's get this thing started. I know that we just kind of we're talking about different fiat currencies in different countries and how they're falling behind USD a little bit, and how Bitcoin is reaching new all-time highs in a lot of different countries. So that's exciting. We may even be seeing tips reaching all-time highs in Turkey and so on. So maybe we can get back into that discussion.
Yeah, but I think Ibrahim has some questions or want to speak, so let's just
Nice.
throw him up.
Cool. Ibrahim Gura.
Yeah, I sent him a there.
Good
Welcome.
afternoon.
There he is.
Yes,
Hey.
sir. Yeah, good afternoon. Though it's a different time zone from Nigeria. Sorry.
Hey.
Uh,
Welcome.
Thank you very much. I just have just one question to ask.
Mhm.
Based on these tips you guys are distributing, sometimes we feel the quality of the tips get low, and I think it's based on the way the Bitcoin moves, right?
With the price, you mean? The price is low compared, or?
Yes, when I first started this Meme2Earn, it started with $14, which is about 62 billion tips. So with time, it increases to 100 plus and stuff like that. Is it that the price fluctuates based on Bitcoin or maybe any other currency?
Well, it's hard to find the correct correlation for price movement on tips. We can't really say what makes it go up or makes it go down. It's not controlled in any way, shape, or form by us, and it's not pegged to any other currency. So it's just like with most other cryptocurrencies. It has been weakening against Bitcoin for quite some time, and since the initial launch of the token, it had its really high price and has seen a decline since, as with most other crypto projects in this kind of crypto economy. So it's hard to explain exactly why it goes down, and it has gone down the way it is now, but it's just, I would say it's a supply and demand thing that we of course give rewards, and maybe there's less buy pressure right now on the token. Any other explanation, Odd?
No, I think that's a good explanation, and also like the last months now, it's been not so much contests and stuff like that to bring in income from the outside, and that's of course the plan, to build a solid platform where you have this circular economy. Because if you want something to go up in value, you need the supply to stay fixed, and then you need the demand to go up. That's how price goes up. And if price goes down, it's based on that the supply is getting higher and the demand is lower. So right now, I think we're in that category where we give out rewards every month, but we do that in US dollars. So basically, even though the price of the tips tokens are going down, you get more tips tokens as rewards. Yeah, but then for the future, when we have this runway now, a lot of projects know that Meme2Earn is alive. We've been here for a couple of years. It's always hard to start something. So just to have the track record of being around for 2 years is it's something that will make it easier for us to bring in new project and get that circular economy running, where you have people, projects buying tips to host meme contests.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
I
always
get your point very much.
that's been the plan
Now,
from.
sorry, my last question goes to Boris specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah. Regarding this, anything goes on Boris. Anything goes on. You get the point?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I think
the
for the
point.
month.
Are you asking what the
Yes.
point of the contest is?
No. I do participate in it, but what I want to say is, I think for the month of August, I don't know if you've forgotten about it, but I think up to now it's still on hold. The tips has not been released yet.
Yeah, sorry about that. Unfortunately, yeah, $10 went to 10 people. It was
Yes.
announced. It was announced, but what ended up happening is usually we're going to be sending those rewards with the Zeely rewards, and kind of long story short, I thought that the Zeely rewards had been announced to the devs so that the devs could make payments for the Zeely rewards, but they hadn't been. But then when they were, the devs weren't aware of my Boardwalk contest rewards as well when they sent the Zeely rewards. So they will be sent with the next Zeely rewards, which will be like any day now. I know the devs will get to that any day now once they're given the Zeely leaderboard.
Yeah.
So winners can expect that in the coming days, like the next 2 or 3 days probably. Thank you for your
Okay. I thought
thank you everyone for your patience on that.
no problem. You're welcome. I thought maybe you guys forgot about it one way or the other. So I was like, what happened to the borders, the everyday meme? So I thought maybe you guys forgot about it one way or the other.
Yeah,
No
no
problem. Thank you
worries.
very much.
Yeah, no
Thank you very
problem.
much.
And
Yes, sir.
we always send rewards. Like we've never not sent rewards. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than expected or than usual, but we can guarantee that we're always a man of our words, or men of our
Yeah,
words, I should say, and we always get the rewards out. But yeah, sometimes things come up and it takes a little bit longer. But definitely thank you for your patience.
you're welcome,
And,
sir.
and yeah,
You're welcome.
to get back a little bit to the point Nude Laser and Mr. Google were talking about, um, we have seen a little bit of a lull in contest creation from other projects lately, which is one of the main reasons why the price is lagging a little bit lately, because we don't have the buy pressure from the projects having the contests, which has kind of been the whole point of having the meme contests and whatnot. Um, I have been specifically finding it a little bit difficult to get projects to have meme contests. I reach out to projects all the time, like several projects, every other day kind of thing. Like I'm constantly messaging, DMing projects, and it's. I even have other people helping me do that. I've hired some folks based on commission to help me do that, and they haven't found any either. I think it's partly because of the market we're in, and projects are finding it a little bit difficult to spend the marketing money, that they have. They're waiting for like the actual like intense bull run that is supposed to be coming any day now, which we can see kind of being triggered right now as we speak because Bitcoin's almost at all-time high again. That's usually what triggers, projects like spending more money on marketing and all of that. So I assume
still alt season is far away. So I think you need the altcoins to go up. Ethereum and so Bitcoin going up is usually bad for all other crypto projects if the Bitcoin dominance is going up. But as soon as the Bitcoin dominance is going down, that's when the altcoin economy starts.
Yeah, and historically speaking, it does come shortly after Bitcoin spikes. Like maybe some months.
But like Bitcoin is $2,000 away from all-time high, and same as Ethereum.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Just same but different.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did that answer your question, Ibrahim?
Yeah, of course you answered my question. I'm very grateful. Thank you for the answers, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us on stage. I'm surprised that we've only had. I'm surprised that we only have 3 people in the audience this time, because usually we have like 20. I don't know why. We're doing the same thing as we've always done.
But you haven't announced it.
I announced it.
Where?
In the general channel.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gotten some emojis, and we also always announce it on Twitter several times. So I don't know where people are today. Usually there's 20 people in here.
Yeah. It's strange.
Yeah.
Maybe it's maybe it's because of Halloween.
Could be.
Hey, okay, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, I just installed some random 3 or 5 VPNs to try to find the working one.
Sounds safe. Sounds really safe.
Sounds safe, yeah.
Well, with all that said, even though we only have 3 people here, let's remember that this does get published on YouTube, and we create shorts out of it, so we can still just carry on business as usual.
But I think it's like the 3 best people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't get a notification from general channel. Yeah, that's odd.
Might also be changing of time zones, so people are waiting an hour or something. Could also be that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
By the way, let's talk about that for a second, because it's been throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, me as well, because I was ready 1 hour ago to do the AMA, because Discord told me it was last week. He told me it was for at my time at 1 o'clock, and when I checked today, it was 2 o'clock. So I was prepared to go live 1 o'clock. And
sorry about that. That is my fault.
Well,
here's
you did it correctly for me. Like in my time zone, it ended up being correctly.
Yeah, we adjusted the time this weekend.
Yeah.
Here's what happened, and this is what happens every year, twice a year. Europe has daylight savings time on a different day than the US does. Which screws with my head so badly, because I also work with Freeze, who's designing the images for these AMAs. So he's designing images, and he's going off his version of daylight savings time, which happens on what did that happen like a few days ago in Europe?
Yeah, on Saturday.
Right, and it
or Sunday night. Yeah,
and it hasn't happened in the States yet. So the AMAs in the States are pushed back an hour. So it's 9 a.m. for me. Usually I have this AMA at 8 a.m. So that's what happened is I had scheduled it for 8 a.m. like I usually do, but because European daylight savings time happened already, a couple days ago I had to switch it back another hour, which is why I think Nude Laser thought it was going to be an hour earlier. That's why, because there's two different versions of daylight savings time. Which
and I notice as well this period is kind of confusing when I look at all the decentralized traditional exchanges in the US, and when they open and their market and pre-market, it changes there as well. So I'm like, all of a sudden there's been a huge trading volume like an hour before the exchanges are supposed to open, and then I look at the clock and like, well, no, I'm in this period again, where like it's 1 hour off everything I check against the US. So it's confusing. It's very confusing.
When is the stock markets opening in the US now? Is it like in 10 minutes or 1 hour?
Yeah, in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is an hour
Like
earlier
on the East
than
Coast
you
at
would expect
least.
it.
I'm
It's
not sure
because
if you have it. Yeah.
we haven't had our daylight savings time yet.
Yeah.
But I think maybe, and that's just maybe, that this was the last one we had in Norway.
The last daylight savings time?
Yeah, that they're gonna like stop doing that back and forth.
Is that a European thing or just a Norwegian?
I don't know. I know at least in Norway they said that this could maybe be our last daylight savings.
It's fine by me. It doesn't really make sense.
It made sense before when you had to like wake up and go out and feed the cows.
Yeah.
But now people don't get up at 5 anymore.
I do. I have to because I have to be online with your European asses.
Yes. But well, for you it will be better then, I guess.
Yes.
So yeah.
Do you guys vote on that or no?
No, we don't vote on anything. Like we vote for something, and then we get something else, and then they do a lot of stuff that we didn't vote on, and then they do the opposite of what they told us that they were going to do. So basically, in Norway, you have to like vote for the people that you agree with the least, because they are going to do what you want.
Okay, opposite game.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like we have a multi-party system, so there's usually in the effective government at any time, there's usually more than 2 or 3 parties in a coalition working together to have like you have in Congress to have enough votes to pass bills, basically. And you vote on the party in Norway, not on the person. You can vote directly on a person within a party, but usually that doesn't have any effect on who's going to be elected within that party and sit in the Congress, basically, of Norway. But if you want to like change the leaders of a party, you have to be first locally active, and you have to climb that ladder, and you have to become someone that can like decide who becomes like the president within the party. So it's really, really difficult to vote on who you want to like basically rule the country. You basically just have to give trust in a party, and that's what you do. At least you in the US can give individual votes to like individual candidates, but I guess that's a 2-party system also, so you would never get an individual candidate into office. So it's kind of strange that you have so little to say.
It's a 2-party system here for sure, but then sometimes you have what happened this year, which was Kamala Harris got elected into being, the candidate for the Democratic Party, but she didn't receive any primary votes from the primary elections. She was just Biden received all the primary votes to be the nominee, and then he had some really bad debate with Trump, and then he got removed, and Kamala just got basically implanted. They just put her there, and nobody actually voted for her to be there, which is interesting. I haven't seen that in a while. People aren't too happy about that, but
it seems a little bit undemocratic, like yeah.
Yeah, but we have the same in Norway with I think one of the base principles of a democracy is that the person is voted for by the people. So the people that are in your government are selected by the people. So like with Kamala Harris, she's not selected by the people, so that's an issue. That's not a democratic process, and we have the same issue in Norway where you have this
indirect democracy, basically.
Yeah, because we vote for a person, but if that person isn't elected by the council of that party, so let's say 7 people are in the council, so if they don't select that person are not able to be our representative. So it happened now in a city, a guy got like 80% of the votes, but still his party said no. So then 80% of the people wanted him to represent them, but then the party say no, so he can't.
So
Wow.
it basically becomes then you have these committees within the parties that select who's going to have the positions within the party in powerful positions. Basically, those committees end up having the power because they can decide who gets the positions. So it's a really strange thing where when you're outside of it, it feels impossible to change.
Right.
Like a citizen, like a voter, it feels
Yeah.
impossible to
That's
change. It's frustrating.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the election is in what 7 days or something in the
Yeah.
US.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a week from today.
Yeah.
Should be interesting. Should be interesting.
Yeah, it should be interesting for the market as well. Like either way,
Yeah.
who you root for, it's usually like that, especially for risk assets, which I guess all cryptocurrencies are basically in that basket. Risk assets are kind of like on hold, waiting to see what happens
Yeah.
for either candidate, even if they're pro this or pro that asset, crypto or any other risk asset there is. It's kind of like politicians say something before they are elected, and then they do something else once they are elected. So I guess a lot of people are just waiting and see what happens. So
Yeah, there's no way to know what Kamala Harris will or won't do if she wins, based on that.
yeah,
But you can look historically speaking at what Donald Trump did when he was president for 4 years. The economy really boosted and the markets went crazy the whole time he was president.
yeah,
Um, so even though we don't know what will happen if he wins, there's a good chance that it might be what happened before.
yeah,
So I think people are kind of betting on that a little bit. And I think the reason we're seeing Bitcoin kind of creep up, obviously, the price of Bitcoin isn't solely because of what's going on in the US, but I think a lot of it is. And I think the reason we're seeing Bitcoin kind of slowly inching up now is because more and more people just think Trump is going to be elected. That's just my opinion, but I could be wrong, but
yeah. And I'm not sure if Trump is a huge Gensler fan or not, but I guess maybe
He
he's.
said fire him on the first day.
Yeah,
yeah, he's
guess he's not. So that should be kind of bullish for crypto, I guess. Gensler has been trying so hard
yeah.
to deny almost the existence of crypto in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Hopefully, we don't have any civil war over here, but I don't think it'll
Well,
come to that. I think
isn't
no matter
just
who
both
wins,
sides
it's gonna be a lot of
exaggerating, or
what?
isn't both sides just exaggerating? Like, oh, it's going to be the end of the world if the other candidate wins. It's
Yeah,
usually, yeah,
that's usually the case. But yeah, this year is particularly crazy, I think. And they just get more and more crazy, I think, because of the internet. The internet really gets people going. I mean, even just my friends and I discussing anything, it always ends up turning into basically what just happened in this AMA. It just almost immediately turns to politics and arguments. And no matter what we talk about with anyone here, at least now, it's almost turning into an argument because everyone's just like heated, because we're
yeah,
seeing all of the content on the internet, of basically just people being pissed off at other people, and it rots
mm,
your brain a little bit, so that
yeah,
every time you're talking with anyone about anything, it becomes a political debate,
yeah.
It's funny.
So,
And
Saturif, did you vote for Erdogan?
Well, nope.
now his mute is now his mic is muted again. He can't really answer that question.
If I say no, he will mute me again. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I need
so
to say
no.
yes.
Oh, we had
Actually,
sorry.
actually, people were liking his politics because US dollar. People who earns US dollar, their salary goes up and up because Turkish lira goes down and down. But I
Ah,
guess since the beginning of the year, Turkish lira didn't go down. So those people who voted for him went mad because US dollar is stable, Turkish lira is stable, but the point is they are increasing the taxes. I guess I have explained you the car prices. Actually, in Turkey, if you want to buy a car, it's actually 3 times more than Europe. So if you are going to buy one car for yourself, it's going to be two for Erdogan. So I'm glad that I bought 2 cars for Erdogan. Hope he crashes.
That's the
No,
thing
but
with
like I spoke with some
iPhone too,
people
right?
from China, and they're really careful about what they say. They don't want to talk about politics. They don't want to discuss anything.
Yes,
It's
since Discord is blocked officially, they can't prove that I'm talking here in Turkey because it's blocked. So it's no
yeah.
problem.
It's not
Where
you
am I?
talk. It's
No,
Zaphod.
I'm in Norway with Mr. Google.
Yes, yes. It's with us.
I,
Once a
I can
month,
prove.
once a month, if it flies over here to have the AMA.
I can prove. I can Photoshop myself there. No problem.
Yeah, good. Like speaking with politics, it's speaking about politics. It's different around the world. And when I was in Cuba for a month, I didn't really talk politics. They, yeah, they're afraid
In those
to
countries, you
talk
need to be
about.
careful because you can instantly vanish.
Yes, yeah.
Wait,
You
when
can
did
you
you go
can
to Cuba for a month? Like recently?
5 years ago or something, or
Oh, okay.
5 to 6 years ago. Yeah,
Why? If you don't mind me asking.
to just experience
Nice.
while I still could, to see what's there, what's the culture, the people. It was interesting. It was one of the nicest trips I had because then I couldn't use my phone. I didn't have any internet, so you were like really back to just experiencing. I did that with my, at the time, girlfriend, my wife now. We went for a month and yeah, we traveled around. It was really nice. Get to know people. They could drive you around and yeah, just be present, I guess, in a whole other way. So that was a good experience. It's also like you can travel to different parts of the world and you can see that the economy is bad and people are poor, but you can still appreciate it, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like, yeah, you just experience something different. So maybe you don't agree with everything you see. Of course you don't, but it still can be a good experience, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Did you fly there or take a
Yeah, we
cruise?
flew. We
Yeah.
flew. I guess, yeah, it was a direct flight from Amsterdam,
Nice.
Netherlands. Yeah, we flew maybe over your current house. I guess we saw a lot of Florida.
Yeah, you probably did.
Mm.
Neat.
Yeah, it was
Because when
cool. It
I
was
when
cool.
I think Cuba and I think I don't know, I just think like dictatorship and like rough times in Cuba, but it sounds like it wasn't like that so much.
Yeah, it was rough times. You could see it like in their grocery stores.
Oh yeah.
There's almost nothing on the shelves, and everything is rationed still.
Is it like
Uh,
third world country? So no plumbing?
yeah.
The toilet plumbing or
No,
whatever?
well, they had plumbing. They did.
Do they have toilet
They had
plumbing?
electricity everywhere I went. If I need to think, yeah, they had plumbing and electricity everywhere I went.
But you
Oh,
didn't
okay.
have internet. I remember,
No,
like when you were leaving, it was
well,
like
yeah, that was blocked on purpose. So you could buy access. It was really expensive. So we did for a short while to just check in and yeah, call back home basically, check that everything is okay. So you could
Kind of
buy for
a
short periods
kind of a
as a tourist.
weird, gross question, but were you allowed to flush your toilet paper there? Down the toilet?
I don't think so. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
because I,
Yeah.
I actually had a very similar experience to you. My fiance at the time and I, who I'm now married to, had went to Costa Rica, and yeah, you couldn't flush your toilet paper down the toilet, and it was like super weird. But
Yeah,
That's
so you
kind
can
of how I
see.
define like a third world country. Like if you can't flush your toilet paper down the toilet,
What? I always just put it on the sink to reuse.
just wash it. Just wash it in the washer.
But like,
Well,
that's how you save money, guys. You need to be better at saving money.
Yeah. So
Actually,
politics,
Chinese
it's
countries have that
what?
right with the bidet systems.
Yeah.
Then they don't need
Well,
any
it's a South
for all
Park episode about that, right? Like most of the world uses water to wash their private parts, but some of the Western countries insist on using paper.
How is it in Turkey?
we are
Paper
both
and
using
washable-
bidet. We
washable
are both
paper.
using bidet and toilet paper, both, and we can flush our toilet paper, and we don't pay taxes for cryptocurrency trades.
Do you flush your bidets
Oh,
as
by the
well?
way, we don't pay taxes over throwing that in there.
I'm sorry.
Do you
What-
flush
what
your
did
you say?
bidets as well?
Flush my bidet?
How would
Yeah.
that work?
Down the toilet? They're so rich, so they just like use one and then they flush it.
Yes, like one-time bidets.
We don't need to clean it. We just throw it out and buy a new one.
Yeah. No,
So
but
we went
okay.
from politics to shit talk real fast.
I think like right now we're in a state where for Meme2Earn at least there it's a bit quiet. Hopefully the Bitcoin dominance kicks back a bit, so altcoins can have a go again. And yeah, that's why I guess it's politics and shit talk today, because there's not that much to talk about.
Yeah, there's not a heck of a lot going on.
No.
Unfortunately, and especially with everything going on with Flamingo.
Yes,
these days,
that as well.
A lot of our efforts are focused on Flamingo lately, just with everything going on over there. So
yeah, and that's also like the top priority. So
currently,
so yeah.
It's, but we will still burn some tips today.
Yes, I think almost $1 trillion, like just from site usage.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I did the numbers, and if I note down 4 on participation, I think there was 4 at the moment. At one moment, there's almost $1 trillion, just missing 30 billion.
Trillion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do.
You want to do $1 trillion?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Sweet. I like burning trillions of tips. It's a nice
I'll
round number.
Let me do some calculations here, and I'll be ready to burn soon. So you guys keep talking.
Is the calculation just adding up the amount of zeros in 1 trillion?
Yeah, well, I have like a sheet where I try to note down where everything comes from, like site usage, AMA participation, extra bonus, like we do now to round out the numbers. And then I also have to do some calculation to add the extra zeros in the decimal places to invoke the right like parameters on the contract. So there's a little bit that goes into it, and running a script as well to calculate these site usage numbers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I also usually calculate the value, so they get a dollar amount with the current price.
And then we just have to reset the unburned amount on the Discord.
Yeah, that should happen when I reset the number in the script. That's the last thing I do after I burned.
Nice.
So it takes a little while.
Well, Nude Laser does that. Gets them ready to burn. Let's talk about almost 200,000 memes have been posted on Meme2Earn. Even though there's been kind of a lull and it's been a little bit quiet lately, the number of memes still goes burr every day. So
yeah, but still people joining and everything. Like the stats looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm seeing new users when I check the meme of the day contests, and there's a nice circulation.
Yeah, but like we're stable at user growth from basically start of this year.
Yeah,
it's like a flat user growth of around 150 to 200 people a month. It's not that it's like a lot, but it's still like it's It's some of those months we were like, it's the traffic was, but I still think the traffic is good.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising to have only 4 or 5 members in the Fireplace since we're growing in user count. But maybe it's just people just don't feel like joining the Fireplace live since they can listen to it on YouTube whenever they want.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me too. Totally fine with me too. And they can listen to the shorts as well. Maybe that's just the way they prefer to do things, kind of on their own time.
Yeah.
Well,
but-
we'll
and-
see with the Flamingo AMA as well. Like if
Yeah.
it is the same numbers or not.
But also,
What?
also there's something about your voice, Bortois. I think that can be like triggering.
Yeah, people are like, fuck that. It's a bad day when I go to AMAs.
Yeah. I think like when they come from an EMA, they are more like, wow, this is going to be a rough day.
Gotta listen to Boardwas talk about poop in Costa Rica again.
Poop and
By the way-
politics.
By the way, if Trump wins, I'm going to find an AI app that changes your voice to Trump's voice. Can you join the next AMA with that voice?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Nice.
Speaking of which, I could have sworn maybe I did it on the Flamingo Discord, and I don't want to like ruin any surprises, but maybe it is on the Flamingo Discord because I can't find it here. But I put a sound bite on the Discord so that I can click it at any time, and it's actually of Rocky from the movie Rocky yelling Adrian. He's like, Adrian! And I was gonna like click it when Nude Laser talked, but I can't find it here. Maybe it's on the Flamingo one. I'll have to look.
Yeah, and then with the Trump voice, you could be really, really pro Adrian next time. I know
Yes.
Adrian is a great guy. He's
He's
one
the
of
greatest
best.
guy.
He's the greatest guy. One of the best.
Or the most shitty guy.
Either the greatest or an idiot. You know, it's either way with Trump.
I would love to hear him say like, yeah, he's an average okay guy.
Never would you hear
Said
it.
anything like that before. So, we got those tips ready to burn?
Yeah, getting close. I think I have connected the correct wallet, and I also need to see. Yeah, there's enough. There's enough in the wallet to burn. Nice.
Have you set up? Have you like set up the furnace?
Set up the furnace. Loaded
Yep.
it with a lot of coal.
Nice.
Ready to go.
And remember to use the burn method. Not send it to a black hole address, right?
You usually say that afterwards.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
time I want to be sure.
Okay. I'll try my best.
Okay.
Just don't give it to Mr. Google because he won't flush it. He'll just reuse it.
Yes. We can burn the same tips again.
Yeah.
Don't you guys do that with like your bitcoins and stuff? I just like send it to people and then I have a script that recalls them back to me after a couple of days.
Yeah, you do that old double spending trick. Yeah.
Reminds me of a certain someone in the Neo ecosystem. I won't mention any names.
Yeah. You are able to withdraw.
Well.
Yeah. All right. Should we do a countdown?
Yep, let's do it. 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Posted it posted the transaction link in the general channel so people can confirm.
Nice.
Did you send it to the black hole address or did you just use the burn method?
Oh no, I forgot.
So I guess we have less than 99% of the total circulating supply now. We burned over 100 trillion at this point.
Nice.
Let's look forward to getting to maybe 200 trillion in 2025. That'd be sweet.
So like in 2 years we burned 1%.
Yes.
So that means that like in 198 years
It'll all be gone.
it will all be gone.
Well,
no.
if
Think
you have
about the
100,
scarcity.
if you have 100% more or 100 times more site usage, it's gonna take 1 year odd. So think about
That's
that.
True
Ooh.
that. True that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Scary, actually.
We're just 100x away from being rich.
What
Yeah.
happened? Yep. But then immediately poor. But then immediately poor when there's 0 tips to sell or buy.
Yeah.
Yes. Just gonna
Richard
confiscate
Fishbowl.
tips and burn them.
But like that's also always funny. Like 100x when you're in crypto, 100x feels like it feels achievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you like bet on sports and stuff, it's like a 2x. Nah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
But in crypto, it's like, yeah, and if only Neo goes 100x now, then I'm break even.
Yeah. Would you coin flip with like 1K of your earnings? No, hells no, that's too much risk. Would you go like 20x long on a shit coin with 100K? Sure. Sounds like a good bet. All right, then the database is reset as well, so I hope the burn counter updates. Is there an issue with that or nope? Should
No
be good.
issues.
Yeah.
I
So
can just restart the bot as well. So
yeah, then it should be.
It just updates every 6 minutes because of some Discord rules.
Okay. Yeah.
But it still says that it's 776 billion. So let me see where it fetches.
Yeah,
the
well,
data.
that's the number I got to burn as well.
But
yeah,
then you have reset the counter, right?
reset the counter now.
I just had an interesting idea for a contest. Maybe we could give away like 1 trillion tips or 500 billion tips or something to whoever posts the 200,000th meme on Meme2Earn. And then you'll have people trying to guess whether theirs is the 200,000th or not. Because right now we're about 3,000 away from that. Which will be a lot of people trying to guess whether it's going to be them or not. It's like guessing the amount of gummy bears in a jar kind of thing, right? You're just kind of throwing it out there and seeing if it works.
Yes. Well, I know you like ham, but be ready for the spam. That's that's going to be 3,000 memes today if we make it a competition. But sure.
That's fine. We're able to go into the database and see which one is the 200,000th pretty easily, right? Okay.
Yeah. So we could do that, but let's say if the quality of the 200,000 meme is shit, we're just gonna take 201th or something.
Okay, how about this? How about it's a meme contest about 200,000 memes, and the 200,000th meme that gets posted is the one that wins.
Ah, this one I like. Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
I'll get that put together like later this week.
Nice.
Sweet.
Guys,
Well,
I just have to run for 3 minutes, and then I'll be back here on Flamingo AMA. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. See you there.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I was actually just gonna wrap this one up. I think we've had some good talks about politics and pooping. We burned 1 trillion tips, and our users can look forward to this 200,000th meme contest coming up this week. We'll see you there. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Okay. See you. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.